Hi guys, I'm John Bro and welcome back to Ghost Castle. See, that actually makes sense because we are going back to the Ghost Castle. We never left. Ugh. Okay, yeah. I think I've learned a few things since last time, since the last episode, which was kind of the same episode because I called it 18A instead of 18, and this is 19. No, this is 18B, because I suck at this game, because this is a deceptively hard game. Just... oh boy. So does the boo hear me whenever I throw an egg? Nope, it apparently does not. It does not hear a super loud firework in the sky, but it hears whenever I walk around a little bit and make a bit of noise in the air. Because that makes sense. Banana? Banana! Oh, I've been watching some Retsu Praise recently, or actually Retsu Frashes, because I prefer those. Because I only just discovered Retsu Praise basically today. Or not discovered them, but I only really decided to watch them. Oh, the boo is coming after me. And they are absolutely hilarious. Like, I don't even know. They are just... well, at some point before I saw things called Rift Flash, which is something that Bicked Up on a Bus did, as I think a response, sort of, to the Retsu Frashes. Which, if you don't know what a Retsu Prey is, that's Let's Play, as said in a sort of Japanese voice. And it's just making fun of how people, or certain people, do Let's Plays. Whenever someone does a terrible Let's Play, they make fun of it. And it's just great. And then Rift Flash, or Retsu Frash, both of those, are whenever they're just making fun of Flash games, and I find those so much funnier just because I'm familiar with making Flash games, especially of the point-and-click form, which are the ones that they mostly make fun of. But yeah, I was just thinking about the game called Pursuit, which is one of the games that they Retsu Frashed, where you combine a rope and glue and a banana and a knife to make a fishing pole. To catch a fish? Like that, yeah. I remember thinking that didn't make any sense when I played it, and they just ragged on that a whole lot, which I don't blame them, because I didn't think that was a very good game. Just a random thing of discussion. And while I'm on random things of discussion, I should probably also finish what I was saying at the end of the last video, because I never got to finish what I started, or actually, I never even started saying what I was saying at the end of the last video, but, basically, my quick story of no real significance that I really don't even have a point in mentioning was, at some point recently, I had a really hard time eating anything in the morning, and I couldn't tell what the problem was. I just, you know, certain mornings you just can't eat anything, because nothing sounds good. And then, later in the day, in the school day, just in the middle of, out of nowhere, there were donuts in the class. There were chocolate and glazed donuts, and we were allowed to have two. Everyone in the class was allowed to have 2 donuts. I had 2 donuts. So, apparently, I either recovered from that very quickly, or I recovered as soon as I saw the donuts, because I don't know. Maybe donuts cure stomach illnesses or something. Wow, I'm doing a whole lot better on this than I was before. This is kind of surreal. I don't know. I want a better word than that, but I don't... okay, hello. Hello, inverted Pokeball. And the Pokemon trainer, the black shy guy. Hello. This must be Pokemon Black, I suppose. Yep, Pokemon Black and White. Because if you don't buy both of them, you're racist. Oh. Should I work on not singing as much in my Let's Plays? Because I know I'm not a good singer. And, usually singing is what you resort to whenever you don't have anything else to say. And I'd rather have things to say all the time, but I just don't, because that is who I am. I need to get better about these sorts of things. So yeah. All the stuff that you saw from the last episode, all that random key that we couldn't obtain, that is much easier to obtain than I thought. You just go through the pipe and that's all you do. Hello, Boo. Obviously not Boo from Monsters, Inc., because Boo from Monsters, Inc. is way cooler and way cuter than you. Boo. I should probably go in the pipe that's up there. Would it be possible? I bet it's possible Like, you know how before we hit the switch at the very bottom of this room to go up that pipe? I bet we could get up that pipe this way. Yep, we can. Oh yeah. I'm such a genius. But I don't want to do the melon thing again. I might as well try again. Let's see what happens, if this is any different from last time. Da-da-da. I'm just gonna take 2. See if I can even manage getting 2. Oh, I can't even manage getting 2. And I can't balance, like, I'm just holding a melon right now. This shouldn't be a problem, but I'm probably gonna drop it. Yep. I dropped a single box. Whenever usually you're supposed to hold 7 boxes at once, like that melon, or not melon, pumpkin minigame in Skyward Sword. Balancing minigames, like, there's a few in WarioWare Inc. too. There's just... What's the point of balancing minigames? You're never going to use that knowledge in real life. Of course, what knowledge from video games would you ever use in real life? I don't know, like hand-eye coordination, yes. And truth be told, driving simulation games, those help a lot for driving. I think as a gamer myself, I'll probably get the knack of driving faster than most people otherwise would, but I don't really want to drive. I'm one of those random people who doesn't like to think about driving cars. Because I said this in my Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play at some point, but I'm just not the kind of person who wants to drive a car. I don't know what it is. I'm just weird. I'm a weirdo. Back in the room with a... Wait, what are these? Wait, we haven't been in this room yet, have we? They're tiny boos? Tiny boos all over the place. Tiny little apparitions. They're like sprinkles of spirits or something. I don't even know. This is weird. I don't even think I saw this room in the player's guide, but then again, it probably didn't show all the really super tiny ghosts. I want this melon really bad so I can survive. Okay, well, surviving... Oh, nope. Surviving was not going to happen. Well, now I'm curious, and I'm going to look it up. Because this is a random... Nope, yeah, it doesn't show any of the... In fact, no, wait, it does mention the little boos. The little boos, yes. That is so random, but there's no heart in that room, so I'm not going to re-enter it. Who do we want to see here with this so happy together music? Which I am not going to acapella theme again. I've also been listening to a lot of acapella video game songs lately. I've favorited 2 or 3 of them quite recently. Yeah, something about them is just... Like, someone named Acapella VGM did a Super Mario Kart medley, sort of, for various Super Mario Kart songs. Just like little bits and pieces of most of them, and the acapella for that sounds amazing. It's just funny, and it's fantastic sounding all at the same time. So I think this is the room that we wanted to enter, yes. See, I'm mostly flying through this now. I did die once, but we're getting cute ghosts. Cute ghosts. This is a very ghosty castle. I should start naming all these ghosts. Like, last time we saw Tyler Perry, and now we get to see... I don't know, maybe we could name them other celebrity names? What are some really smiley celebrities that would match these really cute, fun little ghosts? I don't know. Because I'm not as celebrity-oriented, or... I'm not as knowledgeable in that sort of sense as other people are, because I don't really pay attention to the news very much. I don't watch any kind of TV, not even the news, which might be a bad thing, but I figure if I can go on MSN and just look at the top news story, that's probably enough, but I'm an ignorant fool. Andros is an insane fool. Hey, and we're making lots of progress on fruits, too. This is good. The last heart is right up here. If I cannot get hurt, oh well. These are really interesting spikes. Like, these spikes that are just everywhere in the game, they're really thorny-like, except they don't really look like spikes to me. They look more... I don't know, what would this be? Like the spinal cord of a really long centipede dragon, I guess? I mean, it would have to be a dragon, or else the spinal cord would be, like, hot and red and stuff. Or something. I don't know. Just looks like a spinal cord, that's all I'm trying to say. Because that makes perfect sense. Can I get on the happy ghost, please? I mean, you obviously wouldn't be sad if I jumped on you. Okay, moving right along. Oh well. So how is everyone doing today, as opposed to yesterday when I was doing lots of dumb crap, which you probably greatly enjoyed, because Let's Player Fail equals good. I mean, in all seriousness... In all seriousness... What am I saying? I'm lisping all over the place here. Yeah, so not much happened to me today, I don't think. So I guess that's the end of that conversation, or that bit of discussion. This rock looks suggestive, so I'm gonna sniff it. Huh. Oh, yeah. Okay then. We have 2 more fruits to obtain. To eat. Also, did I ever mention that you could press the L button to turn this thing on and off? I probably did in the first episode, but the first episode was like 30 bajillion years ago, so whatever. So the last 2 fruits that we can get are in those bubbles over there. Could you just move over here? Yep, thank you. Yeah, this is very... this whole level is very reminiscent of Super Mario World, except not designed as well, so I guess they kinda... yeah. Eat just 1 more fruit so that the Yoshis can grow not sad! And there we go. Except, you know, for the whole Baby Bowser boss battle thing, alliteration for the win. What have we here? Mario's little pet. I have pets too. Let's all play together. Play nice, you wimpy pet. I hate guests who throw bombs at my ceiling. He says Bob Bombs. He doesn't say Bob-ombs, like B-O-B-O-M-B. He says B-O-B and then B-O-M-B. So he misspelled that in his speech. You spoke with spelling incorrect, sir. Can I... yeah, there's really no point in me even showing this boss battle. I've shown it off twice. But what the hey? I don't usually say what the hey, but hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Can I hit you again? No, I cannot. I mean, I probably could, but I was just being dumb and stupid and other synonyms. Ba-dum. You know what else these green goblin-looking ghosts remind me of? Green goblin ghosts? More alliteration. They kind of look like fish. More specifically, the lungfish, or the lunge fish from Tetris Attack and Yoshi's Island and such. Here is my poem. I'm the king, you dino guy, blah blah blah, but goodbye. Ow! Pain. At least we can instantaneously refill all our health and become invincible, conveniently, with this tree that happens to be in the same battlefield as Bowser. Or Baby Bowser. Would it be Baby Bowser? Are they one and the same, or not? It's really difficult to tell, like... I don't know, there's no set Mario timeline as far as I can tell. I mean, heck, in Yoshi's Island, Mario is a baby, and he comes by with a stork, or he comes by as a... He's brought by the stork to his parents in the Mushroom Kingdom, and yet he worked in Brooklyn, New York, for most of his life, as a carpenter, and then found his way back into the Mushroom Kingdom, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, that's hard to sell, yeah. I don't know. So I was gonna say, there's no real Mario timeline like there is a Zelda timeline, because they did actually officially release a Zelda timeline, Skyward Swords, at the very beginning, and then there's a whole lot of other stuff. I don't know how they worked in The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, because that seems like a pretty good explanation of how Link got his hat, but I'm not gonna complain. I mean, if that's what Nintendo decided, to put Skyward Sword before everything else, then I'll just go with that. I don't know. Did I just mention Skyward Sword twice in one video? I probably did. But it might be on my mind because Nintendo Capri Sun just started LPing it. No, that's gotta be so great. I'm really glad that he waited 3 months with the whole 3-month rule thing, because I am an avid believer of the 3-month rule, personally. And, let me think. What was I... John Burp. That's nice. Also, something that I forgot to mention before, whenever I did the second set of pages, whenever I was playing through this, the two Japanese things, whenever you're given the options to, why am I drawing such a blank as to any of my words? Whenever you're typing in your name or for the text, the two little options for Japanese at the bottom, those are different dialects, which I forget the name of, but someone did mention it to me. But I've forgotten because, once again, it's been such a long time. Why do Let's Plays take such a long time? Well, maybe it's because I was doing 3 at once. I'm such an idiot. And then I even did 4 at once at one time. The Yoshis decided to take a shortcut through a pipe that went underground, blah blah blah. Anyways, yeah, there are two different dialects of Japanese something. And thank you to that person who mentioned that. I should really go into more detail with a different annotation sort of thing, because I totally forgot what they said. I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm just dumb. The air was nippy in the Winter Wonderland, and the cold Yoshis got lost. That's a nice uplifting statement for Yoshi's story. Trudging through the snow, nice wording, they stumbled upon cold-hearted Cloud Jin. But he was a cloud, so he didn't really have a heart. Or a ghost, I should say. He was a ghost cloud genie thing with no heart. Doesn't that make sense? He wasn't cold-hearted if he didn't have a heart. The Yoshis knew the woods, but they had never seen a place like... Yeah, we saw this. Let's just watch the undulating... I like to use the word undulating. It's just a fun word. All the undulating plants in the background. One plant could swallow the Yoshis whole, so they left the jungle in a hurry. Actually, I think we spent quite a bit of time in there, didn't we? The sun was shining. How could they tell they were underwater? So the Yoshis began to happily sing. It's like, what is it, a Mutts comic that I read once, where you see the typical really crabby, cranky crab in the comics, in the Mutts comic, and he's just like on the surface of the water, and he looks up and you see a little swearing symbols. He said, nah. He floats back down to the seabed and he says, looks like rain. At long last, the Yoshis reached the final something creepy castle. The castle was haunted by ghosts, but the Yoshis won the spirited fight. They won the spirited fight. And Bowser was no match for the Yoshis either. What a big baby. Well, he is baby Bowser. What do you expect? I know I mentioned in Mario Party that he should have like a diaper and everything and just be the typical baby, but I don't know. All's well that ends well. The Yoshis had broken Bowser's spell. Rhyming, rhyming, rhyming. The super happy tree, the super sappy tree was back. They jumped for joy with their fruity fruit snack. And the Yoshis lived happily ever after until the 4th set of pages, because we're going to go to 1-4 next, and then 2-4, and then 3-4, and then 4-4, and then 5-4, and then 6-4, and then Pico 4-4-4-4-4. Happy end. What game does that make me think of? I know there's an NES game that has a really badly worded sentence that's like, this game is happy end, but I can't remember what it is offhand. I wish I had a better memory, and I wish I could speak without mixing up all of my vowels and consonants. Because I was about to say, I wish I had a better way to say it. So that's it, I suppose, and this video has gone on for 19 minutes, so I should probably stop right now. And I'm probably going to watch more Retsu Frashes, because those were amazing. Yes, and you should watch them too, guys. They're seriously very funny. See you guys then, and thank you for watching.